Hello Griswold gang, what is going on? Welcome back to the Clark Griswold YouTube channel. I am Mr. Clark Griswold. Thank you guys for joining me here today. Guys, listen up. If you are new to this channel, if you're new to the Strat, new to trading, or if you're struggling with your trading, this channel, this way of trading is about to change the way that you guys have ever traded in the market before. But the first thing I need you to do is go down below, click the subscribe button, and then hit that bell. That bell is the important part. That bell gives you notifications for when I send out videos just like this one, and I send them out every single day for you guys for free. This video is for our watch list for Wednesday, July 20. Is it Wednesday? I don't even know what day it is. Thursday? It's Wednesday, Thursday. For Thursday, July 28th. Okay? And like I said, I send these watch lists out for you guys every single day. Guys, I've got over 200 videos lined up for you guys. I think I'm over 300 now. 300 plus videos for you guys to learn how to trade the Strat, how to learn to trade it consistently, how to trade profitably, start to grow your account. We can 10x your account, not in one trade, but we're here to grow your account like you have never done before, okay? I'm on Twitter, at Mr. Clark Griswold. You can follow me there. I send out plays throughout the day. If you guys have questions or comments, you can send them in the DMs, tweet at me, or put them in the comment section below in any single one of my videos. I'm here to help you guys out. Let's go through a few things before we get started. Number one, the platform that we use here, guys, the way we chart. This website is called TradingView, tradingview.com. Now, if you go down below into the description, there's a link there. That link will give you a free 30-day trial to TradingView if you've never used it before. Okay, and then if you decide that you like it, it's something you want to use, and you decide to use their subscription service, which I also do. I use the TradingView Pro Plus. So if you decide to go with one of their subscriptions, you will get off up to $30 off of that subscription when you click that link down below. Okay? Two other things. One of them, the ads, guys. I know they suck. I know they're annoying. Those ads that the advertisers place on here lets me keep this stuff free for you guys. Prevents me from putting it into a Discord where you guys have to pay to have access to it, okay? Or a website where you guys have to pay to get access to it. Nothing wrong with having that, but I want to try and keep this free for you guys. So keep your money in your pockets. Let those ads roll through when we watch the future videos. Go get a drink, go get a snack, come back, and let us hammer through the plays, okay? They're 15, they're 30 seconds, they're 45 seconds. It's a small piece of your time for what I'm putting out for you guys, okay? So I'd appreciate that very much if you can do that. The last thing, we're going to go through this as we go. Where did it go? Oh, no. There we go. Last thing I'm going to talk about here is the Griswold Strat indicator. I've created an indicator for you guys to help you trade the Strat. It's a one-stop shop, okay? We've got this time frame continuity indicator that we use. We've got these inside bars that get painted yellow. We've got the outside bars that get painted white with the white OB tabs or the yellow IB tabs. Gives you the candlestick numbers. Gives you Sarah Strat Sniper's 50% rule. It highlights the 3-1 setups. It highlights the double inside bar setups for you guys, okay? There's a link, and again, in the description below, you can click on that link. That's where you can purchase the indicator. You cannot find it in the indicator tab. It is only on TradingView, but it is set to private. So it's a one-time $25 fee. You get the indicator for life. If there's updates or additions, you get those automatically, okay? It's all free for the rest of your life. After you pay that one-time fee, you'll have it for life, okay? I shouldn't say free. You do have to pay for it. So all one-stop shop. We'll go through it as we go through here. You'll see some of the benefits that it has. Okay, let's get started on this list. I should also say, guys, you can also find that indicator in the link in my Twitter profile. Okay, and along with that, in that link is merchandise, one-on-ones, Griswold Gold membership plans. I also decided that before I started dealing with stocks and buying and selling stocks, I used to help people get out of debt. And I'd still like to do that. So if you guys have an issue with that, you can also set up a one-on-one through that Twitter profile link. and I would love to help you guys with your debt-free journey, okay? But let's get started on this list. SPY's not really on this list, but I wanted to go through it. We followed this thing all the way to the top of the broadening formation, and then it started coming back down. Well, now we've tagged the top of that broadening formation again, and that's okay. This basically becomes a trend line for us, and that's basically what a broadening formation is. It follows the trends, whether it's high or low. Okay, so we've tagged back to the top. We'll see what happens on Thursday, if this thing is going to bust through here, or if we're going to have a reversal, or maybe we just end up having an inside bar here, or a 2-up red. I don't know, but it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. I just wanted to go through that really quick. Neo had a 2 down that finished green. Okay, so we've marked this out with the yellow trigger. We're going to look for calls at 1950 with first targets at 1974. And then the next targets or order of magnitude are above as we've got marked out. Okay, now let's go through this list. I'm not going to do a top 5 today, guys. There's only about 10 plays in here, so we're just going to rip through them all. Okay, AMC's got a 2 down that finished green. We can call that a Thor hammer or a hammer candle. Calls at 1454, okay, and first target's at 1473. BIDU 2 down, finished green. Thor hammer candle. Calls at 141.40, first targets at 143.34. I should point out, people ask me this all the time, how do I play my option plays? Guys, I don't look at any of the underlines. I don't look at theta or any of that stuff, okay? It would take me way too long to go searching through that stuff, and by the time I located it and went through it, I'd miss out on the trade. So here's the thing. My day trades only last hour and a half usually at most, okay? I like to get in, I like to get out, I like to make my 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 100%, whatever it is, and I like to get out. So when I buy my options, we'll use BIDU for example. If this triggers at 141.40, my strike price is 142, okay? I take the closest strike I can to this trigger price, and I take the closest expiry. So this will be a Friday expiry. That's the expiry I take. I'm in the trade. I'm out of the trade. I'm done. That's how I do it. It's a little bit more risk, but I'm okay with that. I'm watching. I know what I'm doing here. If you guys want a little bit less risk, you just take that expiry a little bit further out. But I would recommend still playing that strike like I talked about, okay? Closest to the trigger. So that was BIDU. C is Citigroup. What does Citigroup have here? Looks like an inside bar on Citigroup, okay? If you're new here, let's go through inside bars. If you've been for a while, you already know what the inside bars are, okay? And I'm just going to do this real quick. From here to here. And higher high to a higher high. There we go. I think I'm coming down with something. Whew. Inside bars. Okay, so inside bars do not break the high, and they do not break the low of the previous candle. Okay, they stay within that range. It's a tightening range. When you see these yellow bars from the Griswold Strat indicator, it paints them yellow for you. When you see those, I want you guys to think of a spring that's coiling or tightening and getting ready. When that spring gets released and let go, it explodes to one direction or the other, and that's what we look for off of these inside bars. So we can look for calls at 52.68 and first targets at 52.81, and reaching back to the top of this broadening formation that I just drew for you guys. Lower low to a lower low and a higher high to a higher high. It's that simple. Okay? Or we can look for puts, because this could very well trend down. Okay? And we would have the hourly, the day, and the weekly all in the same direction. 51.34 for puts, and your first targets at 51.25. CCL, Carnival Cruise Lines, is up next. CCL also with the inside bar. Okay, so calls at 8.89, puts at 8.47. This first target down here sucks. The next one, the next closest one, that's not much better off of this outside bar. Let's paint that green. And then we're going to mark out one more here for you guys right there. That will be your third target. Or we can trigger to the upside, like I said, at $8.89, and we can put in our first target like so. If you have your screen up, you can mark it out with me. There you go. CCL, inside bar. CVX. CVX also has an inside bar. We can look for calls at 150.20. Let's put in the first target together. Uno. Target to the bottom side is already there. Okay, we'll move that up just a hair. There we go. So triggers calls at 150.20, puts at 146.71 off of this thing. And if we were to draw a broadening formation from here to here, and you very well could just use this one as your original target. So as you can see here, can we say we're in exhaustion here? Yes, potentially. So potentially this could trigger down and we could go against time frame continuity here, or we just bust right up through that broadening formation and into the next one that's probably there. It is way up there. Okay. Etsy up next, ETSY. Etsy has a 2 up, finish red. We've got time frame on our side to the downside on the hourly, the daily, and the weekly. So we will look for puts at 93.51, and we will move our first target right to there at $90. GE with an inside bar. And let's mark out our targets to the bottom for puts at 69.15 and targets for calls. Whoops. What did I do there? There we go. Oh. Where did all my candlesticks go? Oh no. There we go. That was weird. Okay, inside bar. Sorry guys. Inside bar. Calls at 73. First target's at 73.37 and the bottom side is marked out. There's your next one to fill that gap there, and then again we can go to here. We're probably not getting down that low, but we'll mark them out anyways. That is on GE. Coca-Cola KO. KO has this big long wick here. Excuse me, guys. Look at how we filled this gap today. Opened up here, came all the way down, and we filled this gap. Okay, target, a little bit more, and all the way back up. So it's a 2 down green. We can look for calls at 63.19. First target way up here at 63.80. If we go to the monthly, and our month is almost coming to an end, guys. We got about 5 days left. And what do we have here? Looks like we've already triggered to the upside. It's hard to tell with those wicks and the lines. We are already 2 up on the month, so we'll look to retrace that again right here with calls at 63.19. M is Macy's. Macy's has, what do we got for Macy's? 2 down, finish green. I'm going to put one more, this rinky-dinky target in there. And then the next target, we haven't gone over these in a while, but when we have this gap here, guys, meaning there's no candle between here and here, okay, that bottom becomes our target, okay, if there's no candle to support this. And then the next target up there is we've already got for Macy's. And Macy's, again, we're at the bottom of this broadening formation. So look, lower lows to higher highs, came right through, back up to higher highs, and now we're at lower lows. So we will look for this thing to reverse back up to higher highs and fill that gap, okay? Walmart, guys, I had on here, Walmart was this is not a setup, but it was a great play today if you guys took it. There was this big gap on Walmart based on what they'd come out and said with what they were projecting for numbers and how things were rolling. So this was a 2 down that finished green, and we just hammered all the way back up. This would have been a great trade today if you could have grabbed it. It wasn't on our watch list yesterday, but it would have been a great one, okay? The last one we've got on the list here, guys, is XEL. XEL with a 2 down, finish green. I'm going to move this down just slightly. We're going to move this target down just slightly. So we can take calls at $70.38. First target at 70.63. Bottom of a broadening formation. And basically this is what I was saying with this trend line, guys. And we just follow along here. And we come up and we come down. And we come up and we come down. Now, if we wanted to, does that work? Just barely, okay? So I'm looking for this actually to trend up higher. We'll see what happens. Calls at, like I said, 70.38. First target at 70.63. Guys, if I'm looking for some, let me see, I'm going to give you a top 2 here or whatever we're going to do. Let's take a quick peek. BIDU. BIDU is probably one I would be looking at. I want to play these inside bars though. So Citigroup is on there. And we'll just do this. We'll move these up here. Citigroup. I think CCL had an inside bar. And it's got that hammer candle, which I like. Right there. Thor hammer. What do we got on AMC? AMC was that 2 down. BIDU, we kind of went through. CVX. No. Etsy. We can move Etsy up there. KO. What was the one that had the broadening formation there that we drew? Macy's. I like Macy's. Let's move Macy's up there. There. CCL, Etsy, Macy's. And that's a tough one. Let's leave it at that. And I'll put Neo in there just because I love Neo. Neo, Citigroup, CCL, Etsy, and Macy's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your top 5 right in this list, guys. So good luck trading tomorrow. I wish you all green. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. If you have questions, ask them there, here, anywhere. DM me, tweet me, comment. Make sure you're subscribed down below. Click that bell. Don't forget, TradingView link down below. The Griswold Strat indicator down below, or my Twitter profile, along with the one-on-ones I offer you guys. The merchandise, I've got a bunch of hats up there currently. Let me know in the comments if you want anything else. I'll see what I can come up with. And the Griswold Gold membership, also in my Twitter profile, okay? And see my pinned tweet for all that stuff that I have set up for you guys to help you guys out, okay? Pinned tweet on Twitter. First tweet at the top of my profile. Good luck, guys, and we will see you on the next one. Bye-bye.